Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new stream. Because I am so amazing at actually getting shit done, I did not actually get Portal 2 up because, frankly, I just didn't think to actually start the game when I decided. Because this was literally like a moment where it's like, I want to stream. I know that I want to stream. But I just never knew what I wanted to stream until like the very last second where I'm like, fuck it, we're playing Portal 2. And that's predominantly because I'm like, okay, what's a game that I really love to play that I haven't played in forever? And that is Portal 2. Did I ever manage to beat any of these? I should do challenge mode, because I never actually beat it. Hey, Choo Choo Bob, wonderful to see you. Yeah, I was considering playing, oh, I'm gonna play the main. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just gonna play the main run. Stream's gonna last as long as the game does. I think today I just want to play like this in the entirety of Portal 2, so I might play the I might play the entire game, making this a long ass stream. But I have been able to beat the entire game in 4
Good morning.
hours.
You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Okay, so just real quick, anytime a character speaks, I will not speak, just to give everybody a chance to, like, enjoy the dialogue if you haven't played the game.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed. Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Subject should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not emerging
gonna open
from
the door
suspension at this time
at any
will be
time?
assumed to have
Sorry.
exercised his or her
Hello?
right to remain in extended relaxation for the
Are you gonna open this
duration of the
door?
destruction of this
'Cause it's
facility.
it's
If you have
fairly
questions
urgent.
Or concerns regarding this policy,
Well,
or
just
if you
open the
require a
door.
Spanish language
That's too
version
aggressive.
of this message.
Hello,
feel free to
friend.
visit complimentary
Why not
music
open the
stationery
door?
at the desk drawer in front
Actually,
of you.
I've never done
Write
this.
a letter.
Could be Spanish. Could be Spanish. Hola, amigo. Abre la puerta. Donde está? No. Fine. No. Absolutely fine. It's not like I don't have, 10,000 other test subjects begging me to help them escape. It's not like this place is about to explode. All right, look. Okay, I'll be honest. You're the last test subject left, and if you don't help me, we're both gonna die. All right. I didn't want to say it. There you go. You've dragged it out of me. All right, dead. Dos muerte. Go on.
This is actually really funny.
Open the door. Hello?
And once he starts repeating the dialogue, I'll open the door.
Hello? Hello? Open the door. Hello?
Yep, there we go.
Go on. Ah! Oh, God. You look, good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm, stay calm, prepare. That's all I'm saying, prepare. It's all fine, alright? Don't move, I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice, up to you. You alright down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
Love that.
All
Close
reactor
enough.
core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course,
Hi, Luna.
nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell
Is the game a bit loud? Turn down master volume. I don't know. It feels like it's peaking really high.
me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, all right? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive, all right? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station.
Ooh,
Get
that's
ready.
so sweet.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's
All right, I'll turn it down even more, or I can just do it in Streamlabs.
one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
To be fair, that is the loudest part of the
There
game.
we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Super. Thanks for the backhanded compliment.
Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
All right. So what's funny is like, Wheatley said, "Oh yeah, if anybody asks, the last time you knew, everybody was alive." And the funny thing is, you technically, like, the last time you were, like, capable of understanding, everybody was alive. So, like, that's technically not a lie. Like, you're not lying if you say, hey, the last time I checked, everybody was alive, because the last time you were capable of
Cube
checking.
and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Yeah, like, you did, the last time you saw, everybody was alive, so you're not lying.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
You have a good lurk, Choo Choo Bob. I always want to say
If you
Chocolate
feel
Bob.
liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the Material Emancipation Grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
According to the original portal, they can also emancipate, it can also dissolve tooth enamel and teeth, so might also be the lack of teeth you have. Or the sudden lack of teeth. I love this puzzle way more than in the original portal. Because in the original portal, it was a random reaction. So it would always, it wasn't random. It was more like automated. So you could not actually control what was going on. Whereas here, you can pick, like, which way you want to go.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt. If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Okay, just a real quick thing. I think, like, the, okay, I think this is where you meet Wheatley. Anyway, I just want to get this real quick thought. I think, like, dyslexia is a result of your brain automatically completing information. And so that's why some people read things wrong, because their brain is automatically correcting to what they automatically assume it is. It's why every time I see Choo Choo Bob, I think of chocolate, because chocolate starts with C-H-O. So my brain is like, we're just gonna assume it's chocolate and move on with our lives.
Hey, you made it. There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look? Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team! See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
I love that. See if you're not dead. See you if you're not dead.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
I love that. It's like, hey, if our robots fuck up the, that reporting, we shall let you, we will, let you, file the paperwork, even though, well, even though the whole Aperture experience is a result of one robot deciding to ignore all of the laws of robotics.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
If I hadn't fucked it up, I would have actually been able to beat the entire thing well before the music went out. Oh, I love this one. I think I can still plan it the way that I did previously. It just takes a lot of planning on my part. And I wanted to drop this. Okay, I need this down here. Because I'm hoping I can still do this. Gotta be... I've done this before in the original Portal. Damn it. What I'm trying to do is jump on one of these cubes so I can get up. If I can get up to the top, then it means that I can yeet one of these cubes into... Ah, so close. Yes! Haha!
You have trapped yourself. Congratulations. The exit door is now open.
I love that. Yep, you can just lock yourself out of the, I know, that's just my favorite part about this game. Open. You can just trap yourself in the, that test chamber. I had to do it.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
What's funny is I don't think there is a single location where lack of shelter is supposed to be a part of the... Oh, right. Alrighty then. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
I love that.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
I love that. If the laws of physics no longer apply, good luck. Whee!
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Whee! Ah, shit. I forgot. Or I could have done that. Keep forgetting how to, like,
Good work getting
actually,
this far, future starter.
I
That
forgot you
said,
actually had to
if
do
you are
that.
simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I mean, I would be offended if it weren't for the fact that Aperture is, like, objectively one of the most evil corporations to exist.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me! Ow. Ow. I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Can you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I open while your back was turned. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Kind of hard not to make eye contact, but oh well. I know there's a way to, like, beat
Probably
this.
to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us, if she's awake.
Oh, the next part's gonna be so difficult for me.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it.
Not
I
because
don't
it's
wanna go in there.
challenging.
Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end?
Yes.
You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything. Jump! This action. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Yeah, the hardest part is...
I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
The hardest part is when, is the next part, because I know the entire section by heart. Like, it is my favorite part of the game. And so, not quoting it verbatim is gonna be really difficult.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't.
I wonder if all these are circuit breakers.
Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that. Turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. It's not a problem. A. Okay. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
The voice actress is amazing.
Oh no! No! Oh no! Yeah.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
I swear GLaDOS is my favorite character to ever be written.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times. There it is. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
The interesting thing about GLaDOS is that she sounds a lot more animated in this particular game than she did in her initial, in the original Portal. And a lot of that can be hinted at, can be explained away with the idea that because you deleted all of the cores that were fundamentally attached to her in the original game, she's not restricted to, she doesn't have as much bogging her down, so she can actually use her abilities to make, more animated voice
I'll just move that out of the
lines.
way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
I just love it.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers. Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Most of the early tests are going to be me just breezing through them. Mostly because I already
This
remember
next
them.
test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner. Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Oh, I forgot about that line. There's something about being insulted by
Don't
an
let
AI.
that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Now that I do remember. And that's only because, as someone who's adopted, it's just so... Like, it's so refreshing to hear a villain insult you in a way that feels so targeted and so personal. Like, it makes the immersion so much more there for me as a person. And because I know she's evil, it's, like, easier for me to not take it personal. Hi, I would like this stone. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, there isn't another one.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
I mean, given how Shell is really thin, her putting on a few pounds is not that big of a deal.
One moment. You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Okay, good, good. So...
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Funny enough, I think that's the fastest I've ever actually beaten the test chamber.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
There's a way you can beat the level before she actually finishes that. I just got the timing
Here's
wrong.
an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
I don't know how you would do that, but okay.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faithplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
Well, that does suck.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
What have we here?
Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, I gotta make sure that I actually catch this damn thing. If you don't catch it, then there is a small possibility that it decides that it's going to go over the edge, which is not great. Because then you have to wait for it to for another one to come around. And that's a pain in the ass.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
I generally wonder if Shell actually had brain damage, given the fact that she doesn't seem to give an actual, like, an iota of a fuck on when it comes down to whatever's going on.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry. I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact. Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one. Oh, no. I fizzled that one too. Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Oh, I probably need that. There we go.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
I forgot about that actually. So I just knew like you could do something with the companion cube in this particular one, so.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
Actually, if you listen to the audio clip of that being dissolved, you can actually hear a scream, which does suggest they are sentient. So, there, that's your nightmare fuel for tonight. You're welcome.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one. Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
I love that. I actually beat it before you could even get to that point. Yeah, like, if you're really good at this game, there's some moments where, like, the dialogue, you can beat the entire level before the dialogue has even finished. It's hilarious. This one I cannot.
It's me!
Well, I'm back. The aerial faceplate in here is sending a distress signal. You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
What happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was done.
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try it now.
Bird, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
Whee! Okay, that's that. Whee! Oh, right now I remember. Okay, that just does that. Yeah, some of these tests will take longer just because they, it's been a while since I played the actual game. Whee!
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp.
I love that insult. Because saying an eagle piloting a blimp not only calls you fat, but it's also like, you're so lazy that you're like an eagle that chose not to fly and is choosing something else. So it's a double insult.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Cool. And I just like the way that the writers made it so you have... You have this character just willing to insult you in the most brutal fashion there is. There's gotta be a way to be able to, Oh, now I remember. You have to climb down. No, wait. There's got to be another one. Just can't remember. Let's... Okay, here we go. Whee!
Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans. But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Lev doesn't stand for anything. It's just the, It's literally just the Russian name Lev. The, if my information is correct, Lev is the Russian word for lion, and so it's just a name.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it. Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
That's funny. I don't want to spoil the lore, but if you actually look into it, the answer to that question is actually pretty funny. Overall.
Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air.
Nothing?
When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, Don't get up. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
Not like it would do me any good.
Hey, up here. I found some bird eggs up here. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Bird! Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here, all right? Very soon, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes. Just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing. Well done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file, in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here. Did well. Enough.
I find it funny that there's like, she implies there's a lot of room, because I know for a fact that if she really wanted to write notes, all of the notes would just be, I hate this person, I hate this person. It'd just be insults. She's lying. She wrote a bunch of fucking insults. I know she did.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck. Hey.
Now to see if there's a way I can like beat this level without actually killing any of these guys.
Sentry mode activated. Are you still there? Who's there?
Ah, shit.
Hello. Who are you?
No, wait, I didn't kill you.
Target lost.
Perfect. Alright. Okay, here's the cube.
Deploying.
You have to kill these guys, which really sucks. Come on.
Activated. Are you still there? Who's there? Hibernating.
Okay, only one's
Searching.
dead.
Deploying. Hey.
Okay, so only 2 have to die thus far.
Searching. Are you still there?
Might as well stack these guys. You can't do that. I'm gonna be be back in a second. I just need to get something real quick. Let me actually play some music. Before I head back. No. Because I don't like leaving without some sort of music. And I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Okay, let's make sure that everything is perfect, because
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know. You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. Well, technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
okay, cool. I will probably die.
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine, but right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait, it's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion. From France.
Okay. First point. How would she have a medical degree in fashion? That would just be a, oh gosh, what is it? PhD. Should have a PhD in fashion. Also, I love this, because, the audio, because they had this, thing, right? In the original Portal 2, when it first came out, they had this entire campaign where it was Cave Johnson advertising the entirety of...
Who's there? Target lost.
They had, like, this advertisement for Aperture,
Put me down.
and the brilliance of the, advertisement was the advertisement was these, the turrets fire 100% of the bullet, so it's firing more bullet per bullet. But that also means, oh shit. That also means, though, that because the bullet is not actually being fired properly, ah shit. It means that you can't be killed because the full bullet is not going at the speed of which that would take to kill you.
Target still there. Target lost. I don't blame you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill these guys.
Activated. Target still there. Goodbye. Hey. Deploying. Searching. I don't hate you.
Oops. You trapped yourself. I guess that's it then. Thanks for testing. You may as well lie down and get acclimated to the being dead position. I'm kidding. Not about you trapping yourself, though. That really happened. Here, I'll lower the glass. Go on. Finish the test.
I love that. There are so many perfect moments in Portal. And the thing is, it's not an easy thing to do to trap yourself in a majority of these tests. Like, you actively have to go out of your way to fuck up this badly.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
Yeah, so it's really fun when you can find the little ways to fuck up the game where it's like, okay, seriously, we're gonna have to undo this. I don't know how many other ways there are, but I know there's one chamber you can soft block
I have
yourself.
a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a long time.
Who's there searching? Are you still there?
No, I'm thinking of hard block. It's a hard block because if you're at that because a soft block would be you're not able to beat the game, but there's a way around it, whereas a soft block is one where you can. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. what? I'll do that when I get there. Also, I'm kind of just like
Who's there?
really obsessed. Ah, shit. Yeah, there. But that's later. I never noticed that one actually fell. That's actually pretty cute.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
Oh, right, right. All right. Forgot about this. A lot of mugs. Should focus back on the test. Oh, I hate when I completely forget what the hell I'm supposed to. Okay, now I remember. Yeah. Has to be above there. So that way when you drop the box in order to get to the
I bet
There
you
we go.
think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it. Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Oh, right. Need this. Cool. Yes, I want this. Need that. That for the bridge.
I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
I love how she like has a way to explain her lie away. Just think it's so funny.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. So, I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Yeah, 5 more chambers.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Ah, son of a bitch. This is what I meant. What? That should have definitely been enough. And that I know wasn't enough. Okay, that's just me being a dumbass. There we go. So close. Wait, where did that cube go? Oh, here we go. There we go. Have to do that again real quick, but that's fine. Whee! Let's not die to the laser.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us. Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
What? Bullshit. There we go.
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat. I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy. I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! 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 Come on, I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're going to shut down her turret production line, all right? Turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run!
The
Run, for
irony
goodness
is
sake.
you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we are?
Pretty sure she thinks we're very stupid. So,
Come on, come on!
okay.
Ah! What's going on in there? Can you get out? I heard gunfire. It's a bit late, this, but look out for gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I haven't been trying. You're okay? Great, come on. This way, this way. Turrets! Go, 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 go.
Oh, it's just an empty test chamber.
There's the exit. We're almost out of here. She's bringing the whole place back. Hurry! Hurry! This way! Hurry! This way! Get in the lift! Get in the lift!
Gee, no shit. And we're in the lift.
You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. What's happening? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah!
I love that.
Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Mad.
No matter how far you are, you just get teleported.
It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done.
I love how it's like they have no memory of the incident.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. The smelly humans. We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there? Okay, there's another wall over here.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I'll tell you, humans. Oh, love them. Just the way they look is great, and their folklore, wonderful and very colourful. Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
All right, you're supposed to go down. Sometimes I forget which way I'm supposed to go.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Thank you. Get mad. Don't make lemonade. Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and pecked by birds.
Okay, let's give you something that's better looking.
Acquired. Target acquired.
Lickety-clickety. Right on. Standing down.
Template. Response.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. I can't say a thing. Just happened.
Response.
Better open fire.
Template. Response.
Honestly, just because I know what to do, I'm just gonna
Brilliant, you
do
made
it.
through. Well done.
Response.
Follow me. You're gonna love this. Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much.
Template.
See that scanner out there, right?
Response.
It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template.
Response.
Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line.
Template.
Right. I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical. You'll need to turn around while I do this. Done. Hacked.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, go on. Just pull that turret out.
Where are we going now?
Template.
Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. What do you have there? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late.
Hey, Kiara!
Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Template. Response.
Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
Give it a minute, just because, we do have ad break. And I want to make sure, like, the better part of the game is not getting ads. Give it a few seconds.
Template. Response.
This door's actually pretty complicated.
Yeah, not that complicated. Alright. And it should be over
No.
with.
How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future, cough or something. All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it? Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences. Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though.
I like that little detail, because that's actually you. You made that.
I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way.
He should have been able to tell just by looking down.
Okay, let's try this way.
Guy's an idiot. Seriously, one look down that hallway should have made it instantly clear that wasn't the way.
Ha! I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But neat enough for them, I suppose. I'm afraid the door's locked. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest actually while I work on it. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Funny enough, despite the
Neurotoxin
you'll see in a
pressure
minute.
has reached dangerously unlegal levels.
Ha! The tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. Ah.
Yep. I love how, like, it only, Wheatley only detaches the second you enter the room as well. Makes no logical sense, but then again, none of this game makes logical sense. So we have that.
It should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this.
Oh! Because I'm the only mod on duty.
Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know, I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Way of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely through. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Oh, and just for those who are new, just in case there are people who haven't played this game, I am being quiet during all of the moments characters are talking, just so that people can fully hear the dialogue. Because I really do love the dialogue in this game. So I just want to give people a chance. Yeah.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
I did bring something stronger. I brought my brain.
This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes ya. Young and lady. Ah, this ain't.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Not so fast.
Oh, right, I
Think
forgot.
about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Hey, don't listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualification, but you've got something far more important than that. A finger, all right, with which to press that button.
Stalemate
Okay.
resolved.
Yeah.
Please
This
return
is
to the core transfer
unironically like my least favorite part of the game.
Here we go.
And so I'm not gonna listen to the
what
audio.
if this hurts? What if this really hurts?
'Cause,
I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just. No, you're
Because
not. You're not. It
Gladys,
is gonna hurt, isn't it?
her speech.
Exactly how painful are we? Ah!
No.
Yeah. That's the least favorite part of the game.
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. not too bad, eh? Giant robot, massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift cool. Look how small you are down there. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de producción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I forget. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, no, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor. You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're a moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Oh.
Alright, so quick fact, when he says the line in Spanish, it actually literally translates to, "You are using this translation software incorrectly, please consult the manual."
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato. Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Oh yeah, there are two sound moments. There's one where I'm actually going to mute the audio because it actually, the audio is actually really obnoxious, and I'll explain when I get there. Which isn't going to take long. Well, for me to get there. here we go. Just ignoring the whole keep out aspect of it. The funny thing is, in the beginning of the game, it never explicitly states who you are. It just implies that you've been in cryogenic stasis for a while. And even if you play the original game and you know exactly what happens at the very end, there is a good possibility you might not know what happened. Options, audio. Because that door right there, I know it's like quiet, but it makes this really loud screeching sound. And so, just to spare you guys that sound, because holy shit is it loud and it's obnoxious as fuck. There we go. No. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know why I kept the crouch key as control. Because shift doesn't do anything. Okay, none of those. Oh, right.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are in. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science. There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is, we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of Mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
I love that. You get to fight a bunch of Mantis men.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us because that's not supposed to happen. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
I love those little details. Okay, not that one. Yes. Might have missed something here. Nope. At least not that way. There's an achievement that's about... Here we go. Oh. Got that mixed up. It's about the
They say
vitrified.
great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding. Let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told. Boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Anything down here? Damn, think these things are old.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Pretty sure tumors don't show up that fast, but what have you. Perfect.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
The fact that Aperture has no problem with making you deal with shit that can kill you is absolutely hilarious and makes it only slightly worse than Black Mesa.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you... I like your style.
I should have
You
waited.
make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
That's my bad. Oh, right. Oh, right. Now I remember.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Oh, that's even better. Hey, this thing can kill you. Let's tell you exactly how, let's tell you not only it can kill you, but the exact method that it's going to do. And we know that for a fact, if we tell you not to think about it, you will think about it, then get stressed, thus it will trigger the reaction. Good job, Cave Johnson.
Control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
All right, there we go. Trying to remember the exact... Here we go.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Also could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
There we go. How did that miss?
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not Mary save science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door, parking lot, car, goodbye.
I love that. The whole, because he's so extra. It's not just enough he fires you. He has to go out of his way to list like the entire
Congratulations.
process.
The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
First, many times since I played this game, I suddenly forgot that Carolyn existed for a second. I'm like, when did he introduce her to the introduce her to us? Oh, right, it's that one. My bad. All of a sudden, I was blanking on which way I was supposed to go.
Friend, I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture.
Oh, hi. Say,
I keep forgetting.
could you... Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. No. Oh, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going.
I keep forgetting about the vitrified test store thing. Oh well. I'll get that done eventually. Eventually being like 16 years from now.
Did anything happen while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Poor GLaDOS. Oh, right. Now I remember. Whee! Perfect.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly. Those people in the portrait, they look so familiar.
I'm trying to see. There we go. Right there. There's this, like, someone found out that if you turn up the brightness of the painting, you can actually see a girl's face in that portrait. So that's interesting. I just went back the way I came. 500 level IQ there. Oh, wait. I need this. Wrong one. I want to reline this up. Perfect. And I already had that, so... Hopefully I get this right, because if I don't, then I'm going to have to redo that entire part.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna take him out. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
The fact that he kept the whole "this is an elevator, not a bathroom" is hilarious. Also, I love the change of the Aperture logo. I don't think I've commented on that before.
If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new.
Let's get that first. Just want to make sure that's done properly. Oh, of course, I forgot that. Oh wait, No, let's get that done first. That way I always have like the speed.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So, that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
He's not wrong. Then again, he's also probably the reason why you have tumors in the first place, so that's where the payment comes in.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carol, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt?
That will never not make me laugh.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills.
There we go. Right. Ah, shit. Will you stop? Damn. You suck. Okay, no, that just does it on a grid. Looking a way to get a, I need a way to fall. There we go. Easier to fall when you have a portal. And there we go.
When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemon. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Finding people. He said what we're all thinking.
Point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping. Artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her. Yeah, put her in my computer. I don't care. All right, test's over. Head on back to your desk.
Goodbye, sir.
There we go. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Whee! Alright. Ah, son of a bitch. Keep. Ah, here we go. Let's see here. We need this. Oh, wait. Here we go. Right, ads are about to start, but that's fine. I'll pause when ads have started, because I know there's going to be a moment where dialogue is going to start. Okay, glad I'm out of that, so... Here we go. what's funny is, like, the new mission, Refuse This Mission, can actually, paradoxes affect humans differently just because we're able to understand that language can have two different meanings, so it's a bit easier for us to shut those kinds of paradoxes down. Is this another one of those, Yep. God, I hate that. Okay, it wasn't as bad. The other one's worse. And right now, it's just waiting for this damn thing to go down. I think GLaDOS is too intelligent to fall for it. I mean, at that point, it's just semantics.
Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
I wonder why ads haven't started yet. It's annoying. Or maybe they did and Twitch isn't telling me.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one thing you're designed for?
Try to get us down there. I'll hit him with a paradox.
Warmer, warmer, boiling hot, okay, colder, ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold, very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
All right. Wee.
Solve this puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a pair.
I'm gonna wait, just because I know that like this is actually some pretty interesting dialogue, and I don't want to skip it. Thank you guys for sitting through ads. I really do appreciate it. I know how annoying they can be, but they also really help out the channel by quite a lot. Give it a few extra seconds. And of course, back again.
Ah, yes! I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
Alright, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't
True.
think about it.
I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I
go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold
facility
on. I thought
immediately.
I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go. You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think we're in trouble.
designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. You'll notice the moat area there. Very deadly, extremely dangerous. Eventually, it's not at the moment, but I'm working on it. Still working on it. Impossible. Oh, yes. Oh, well done. Oh, that's tremendous. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Try one, and I can just watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now, do it again.
I mean, this is really stupid.
And nothing. All right, can't blame you for trying. Okay, new tests. New tests. Got to be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
That might not be a good thing. Yeah, like the subtlety of all of...
It would be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
Yeah, like the names of the title screen changing is always a
It's
nice
all right.
touch.
Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Okay. Ah, shit. I did that wrong. Okay, now I know what to do. Okay.
Ah, bless your little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you, am I? Technology. Complicated. You can't hurt the big old god face.
So, we're gonna go here.
Oh, wow. Well done. Seriously, both of you. Why don't you two go on ahead, yeah? I'll catch up with you.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
The good news is that Gladys tests are actually fun, so... I mean, at least we're gonna have fun.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite.
Ah, fuck. That's my fault. That's me getting the portals confused.
Myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite. Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just need to...
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind. Solve it yourself. You're on your own.
No.
Do you know what I've got too many of around here? Monitors. I was actually thinking earlier today, I wish I had fewer monitors that were working. So you're just helping me, really, by smashing them.
I think that's like one of my favorite achievements to date, is the one with the monitors. I already got the achievement, but it's kind of like habit. It also leads to...
Oh, yes. Well
It also leads to one of my favorite,
What? Well, no.
which is of the game.
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
Sorry for talking over that.
I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there. Filled with skeletons. Shook them out. Good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests.
Okay, to clarify, I was being a little bit facetious
Ah,
about
shit.
that wanting to get rid of monitors thing. They're actually really quite useful. So I do want them around. So, if you could just avoid smashing them.
I thought that would soft block it. I wanted to see all the tests. Okay, wrong one. And I was too fast on that. Man, I'm really doing bad at this. Okay, that's my fault because I keep... Yay! Okay, blue portal. There we go. Gonna take a minute because I keep fucking up.
Here we go. Here it comes. Ah. Oh, disappointing.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
So there's a lot about this game that's like really subtle.
Probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record,
Wait. I did that wrong.
it's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents.
What exactly is wrong with being adopted? For the record, you are adopted, and that's
Son of a bitch. Keep doing this wrong. The thing is, I need to get to the other side, so...
testing while I look for a way out.
Because I need that
so
turret.
that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted? For the record, you are adopted, and that's terrible. But just work with me.
I think there's a glitch.
Look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron! Just do the test. Just do the test.
Okay, I can't do that. Ah, there we go. Normally you take the turret and it will give you the option to destroy the screen, and you need that. And we're up.
It's not enough! If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far this time. Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not.
Perfect. Ah, there we go.
Yes. All right. Okay. This is Gabe Tarson. I'm surprised you haven't got something better to do, to be honest. I know I have, but what have you done? You've proven that you can break screens. It's proven. Well done. Factual. Well done. Good. Aren't you, little Miss Clever? Little Miss Smashy Smash?
I love when I forget how to do a test.
Oh, what was that? That was nothing. That was nothing.
Really fussy about that.
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though.
My theory is that Wheatley, that GLaDOS had the ability to, not actually push the euphoric response to, like, to all, like, maximum, whereas Wheatley did. So for her, she ended up getting used to it a lot slower because she didn't put it all the way up. Or she did go crazy, and that's why everybody's dead, so.
If he's not getting his solution, Euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
I mean, we already are in a lot of
Don't
trouble.
mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
It won't.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry, I could have sworn you said something.
He's taking us right to him. This is perfect.
Sorry, does it actually make you feel good doing that? Because, you know, it's not impressive. No one's impressed. It's just glass, isn't it? Fragile. Anyone could, a baby could smash one of them. It's not impressive.
It's impressive to me. Okay, where is the cube? That's what I need. I forgot. Okay. Again, wrong place. Okay, where did the cube go? Okay, there we go. Are you still there? So yeah. Oh, and I do need to make sure that these things can't kill me, so...
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution. Ah, what am I missing?
Everything.
I think he's getting desperate. This is not good.
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending when I watch it later.
Okay, I want to give myself a decent amount of boost, so... I think that's gonna turn it off. No, this is. gosh. I know there's a way to solve this. And I can't remember which way. There we go. Nah, I just trapped myself. Alright, the pressurized plate. That's me being a dumbass. This is why I'm not trusted with specialized equipment.
You know what? There are test subjects in Africa who don't even have monitors in their test chambers, alright? Why don't you think about that before you break any more of them, yeah?
Oh. Okay, I can just modify that one. Jump over there. And that way that can get that up. Need this down, him hitting button.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me before. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it's stupid, but that sounds right for a stupid character.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for all time's sake. One or two.
Okay. Nice to know I'm making all the terrible decisions.
My facility. This place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for all time's sake. One or two more
okay, there we
tremors
go.
in there, just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, but just keep on testing.
Okay. Oh, Oh, right. Alright, I can get that done. Right after I get over this way. Oh, wait, I probably need it to be over there. So. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. Just because I like smashy the screens.
What is this, like a hobby for you now? I mean, honestly, it's, you know, it's crazy. I mean, you must have been running around for hours. I'm surprised you've got the energy to smash screens willy-nilly. Honestly, I'd have a little lie down if I were you. Have a nap.
All right, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it's melted.
All right.
Might as well, you know, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey. And to your right, something huge hurtling toward. Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there. Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh no! That's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it alright if I kill him?
Sure, I really don't give a shit what happens to him, so feel free to commit whatever war crime you can think of, as long as it's not to me.
Ah, you're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one? So, let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you when poking around for other test subjects.
Oh, right, this is the one. I just have to remember, because there is a way to break it, and I do want to do that first, because I find that to be absolutely hilarious.
Ah, you're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready. Starting now, if I'm honest, to wonder if you're doing all this screen breaking on purpose. I'm beginning to actually take it personally. You know what I mean? Like it's like an insult to me.
And that's how you break the okay, no. They must have fixed that. Because at one point, there was a glitch. Ooh, so at one point, there was a glitch, and I'm just going to reload it just so we can hear the entire thing, but you could glitch the entire thing out, and it wouldn't let you progress, and that used to be a soft block.
Ah, you're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one? So, let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you when poking around
for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me. I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
All right. Now this, I'm gonna quick save, just so that I don't have to repeat the entire thing. Because this is the part where I usually fuck up, so... Yep, that's where I fucked up. I forgot you have to do it at a very particular time. And there we go.
You two are gonna love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You're gonna love it until it kills you, till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether you're picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Yes, thanks. We get it.
Gladys' voice when she says that, like, she is so done with this bullshit. But she was done with his bullshit since day one.
Right. He's not even trying to be subtle anymore. Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
Sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Carry on.
only 3 more chambers to your big surprise.
Oh, it's tiring.
Wait, there's a... All right. And I'm dead. This always got me this was always the hardest one for me, so if I ever tried to speed run this entire game, I always fucked up on this one.
Oh, it's tiring.
Reverse the polarities until that is over here. Then I can do this. get rid of these little bastards. Okay, I think that's the highest I can go.
Oh, you solved it? Good. Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
You'll see.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
This chamber is too suspicious, but hey.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
You've probably figured it out by now, but I don't need you anymore. I found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you know, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yes! No, don't do that. Stand right here, stand. Where'd you go? Come back, come back! No, seriously, do come back, please. Come back, please.
And no.
Okay, look, I've decided I'm not gonna kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing.
Now you just realized?
Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got on. Fine, let the games.
Ah, I should have done, but it's basically let the games begin. Wheatley Laboratories.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't be standing right near.
Death trap! Are they killing you? They are killing you, aren't they? Silently killing you. Probably. Ha! Was that your bullet? Riddled bullet flying out of the room? It was. Oh!
Those were the crap turrets, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all full houses. Never actually played cards, meaning to learn. Anyway, new turret, not defective. Ace of 4s. Best hand. Unbeatable. I'll be back.
Is anyone there?
Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade ball. Machiavellian. No. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please. All right, stop moving. Well, almost got you there. Where'd you go? Come back.
I went somewhere he can't follow.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello?
Well, that killed me. I don't mind that much.
Did something break back there? Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
I feel bad for these little guys. Do anything wrong? There we go. I honestly, the one thing I don't get is why there's so many, I'm pretty sure that's just a test chamber, but it just seems such a weird one.
Crashing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
Okay.
There you are. Great.
Okay, that's just me being a dumbass. I keep on dying just for my own stupidity. GG me.
There you are. Great. Let's get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may.
I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to my lair. Lair. Weird that first time I said that out loud. It sounds a bit ridiculous, really. But I can assure you, it is one. It is a... Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Yep, we're just gonna pass by half his dialogue.
Oh my god. What has he done to this place?
Oh boy.
You know, I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put me back in charge. You think I'll betray you, and on any other day you'd be right. The scientists were always hanging cores on me to regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all my life, but now I hear the voice of a conscience, and it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
I think that's what you should expect from a robot who's never been given free will. Like, actual free will. I forgot that's a loading screen.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core transfer. Plug me in and I'll take a look. Even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, bomb for throwing it in. You know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Because Ed, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. Didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope. Because that leads to overconfidence, and that leads to mistakes, making mistakes, and it's all part of my plan.
Yep, that was me being a dumbass again. I know how to beat him, I just can't remember,
Just then, I wanted you to trick me into bursting that pipe. Didn't trick me, seemingly trick me, to give you false hope.
Hi.
Because that leads to overconfidence, and that leads to mistakes, fatal mistakes, and it's all part of my plan. Ah!
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
Space. Go to space. Very cool. Here comes spacecraft.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you put onto me? What is that? Hold on. Ah, the bloody bombs are stuck on. Ah!
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, you pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because there's a lot of stuff on...
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Forward. Quietly, not listening to a word I say, judging. Silent. Worst kind. All I wanted to do was make everything better for me. All you had to do was to solve a couple of 100 simple tests for a few years, and you couldn't even let me have that, could you?
Gotta go to space? Yeah, gotta go to space.
Nobody's going to space, mate! And another thing, you never caught me. I told you I could... Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
okay, where is the core though?
The lunar orbit recurred every 27.32 days. Transfer invented by sailors in the 16th century to avoid Poseidon's wrath. It was believed that the sight of naked sailors angered the sea god.
Edmund Hillary, the first person to climb Mount Everest, did so accidentally while chasing a bird. William Shakespeare did not exist. His plays were masterminded in 1589 by Francis Bacon, who used a Ouija board to enslave Fey-writing ghosts. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet mice. You are about to get me killed.
Oh my gosh. I know there's a way to get there. I just
This
can't.
facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet. Ah!
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered, for all intents and purposes, simultaneously alive and dead. Schrodinger created this paradox as a justification for killing cats. The first commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty. During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears onto their pet mice. At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
Oh, I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. Pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
Ah, that just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Do not press that button. No! Do not do it! I forbid you to press it! Don't press that button! Don't press it! Come back!
Where
No!
is?
Do not press that button! Do not do it! Come back! Do not press that button! Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button! What? Are you still alive? You are joking! You have got to be kidding me! Well, I'm still in control, and I have no idea how to fix this place. Oh, you had to play bloody cat and mouse!
Well, that's a way to end the game.
Space! Ah! Ah!
And how you're still alive is beyond me.
Let go! We're in space!
Space.
Ah! Let go! Let go! I'm still connected! I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me! Tighter! Ah! Grab me! Grab me! Grab me! Grab
I love how Gladys still chooses to keep you alive, despite the fact that she technically didn't have to.
Oh, thank God, you're all right. You know, being Carolyn taught me a valuable lesson. I thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson, where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn, delete.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson. The best solution to a problem is usually the easiest one. And I'll be honest, killing you is hard. You know what my days used to be like? I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic. So you know what? You win. Just go. It's been fun. Don't come back.
Wait, no, I think I actually beat Portal 2 in 3 hours. Not 4. Which is why I managed to beat this really fast. Did they just create a giant one solely for the purpose of singing? I just realized it's not over till the fat bot sings. So it's over. The fat bot has sung. Cube's still alive. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna play this real quick because I think it's really funny.
Cave Johnson here. Introducing the consumer version of our most popular military-grade product.
Hi, hello.
The turret.
Yeah, it gives
How do we
popular
get so many bullets in 'em?
ability.
Like this. Plus, we fire the whole bullet. That's 65% more bullet per bullet. This is the same technology we've been using on robots for decades. Scares the hell out of them. They come in hundreds of designer colors, including forest, desert, table, evening at the Improv. What idiot picked these? Then we box them up and ship them straight to your doorstep, so you can protect the things that matter most.
Good night.
Just try and get close to that baby. Your funeral. Cave Johnson, we're done here.
Well, that was fun. I think this is a really good place to end stream. I'm gonna give DH Dunn a raid. I like raiding him because I like watching him when he does streams. So, thank you guys for watching. If you can stay for the raid, that would be great. Have a nice, thank you. Oh, let me check before I give the raid because I want to thank people. Where, I wish I could find where, activity, because I know, someone followed. Okay, thank you, Luna, for the resub. And thank you, Arctic Chamler, for the follow. thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Have a nice day. Wherever you are, just have a good one. If you didn't stay for the raid, that would be great. Then you are free to go wherever you would like. And now... Okay. Shipping an ending soon. And now, we raid.
Moved on.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall
Welcome
not
in, Avatar.
fall.
Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing, Lev?